Hi Math 1332 students. I'm making this video to help you with your transition from our class being face-to-face to it being online. I wanted to show you some pieces in D2L and some pieces in MyLab Math and talk you through a few things so it helps for you to be able to see what I'm saying. I'm sending you a lot of emails, so make sure when you get those emails, if you can print them, you are, and if not, you're reading them line by line and making sure that you understand and soak in all of the pieces of information. My email still works. You can still email me, ask questions. The Ask My Instructor still works in MyLab Math. And I would encourage you that we have, when we go back on Monday, it's going to start week 11. And so that means we've got 5 weeks of information. I have trimmed out some of our lessons, and after those 5 weeks we have a final and we're done. So I encourage you to stay with it, finish this semester, and get this class over. If at all possible, finish this semester. The biggest thing I'm going to say is stay in contact with me. Life is different now. You'll have different challenges. Some things may be better, some things may be worse, but keep emailing me, keep in contact with me, and let me know what's going on. So the first thing I'd like to tell you is that everything we were doing in our face-to-face class, you now need to replicate it in your online environment, your home, whatever that's going to look like. And it may be that you drive places to go get onto Wi-Fi. I've already heard of people driving to schools to be in the parking lot to get on Wi-Fi, or driving to restaurants. Whatever you need to do, and I will give you options, and if those are still not working, you email me and we'll talk through some other possibilities. But to start with, when we were face-to-face, you had 3 hours of classroom time. You now have to take those 3 hours and put them somewhere in your week. Our assignments, I'm going to send them out now on Fridays, and they're going to be due the next Friday at 11:59, 1 minute before midnight. You're actually going to get this assignment on Monday, but not really, because I've already sent it to you. It's already there and it's already ready to go. What you've got to do now is to block out 3 hours or an hour every other day, or however you're going to do that, and you've got to have class wherever you are. And then that class means you're going to have videos. You've got to start the video, stop the video, soak in all the information. You may not be able to print your documents, so you're going to have notebook paper or scratch paper, or some people are going to be writing on a tablet. Whatever is going to help you to get through this course, find the paper, find the time, and work with the people in your house to help you to get that done. I know here we're tagging on who needs the Wi-Fi to do a class, or who needs to do this. I've got cones up over there on the floor that say, leave me alone, I'm recording. So whatever you can do to work with your people to help you to get this done and get this course through. You got to have about 3 hours of class in your home. You can do it all on Saturday. You can spread it out, but you need to have class throughout the week. When we were together, you had homework. You're still going to have homework. It's already up. It's not due until Friday, a week from tomorrow, due on April the 17th. But it's already there. You may find yourself with extra time right now, and it might be a good idea to go ahead and tackle it. And we had face-to-face tutoring back when we were on campus. We don't have face-to-face tutoring, but I sent you an email that has a link for online Kingwood math tutoring. That link also has information about system-wide online tutoring called BrainFuse. I'm going to show you where I've also put that in D2L. We had office hours, and right now I don't have official office hours, but I have Zoom capabilities, and so that's where I'm asking you to be in contact with me. It may be something we can do by email. It may be something where I send you a link and say, hey, let's pop on Zoom and let me show you some stuff, and we'll figure it out from there. We had tests back when we were face-to-face, and we're still going to have tests. They're going to look different. In fact, your first test comes up Thursday the 16th and Friday the 17th. I'm already sending you details about that. I've already sent you how to prepare for that test, and probably in the next hour or so, I'm going to send you the details on the test. Here's the gist of the test. You're going to have a window of 2.5 hours. And that window means you need to download the test, whatever that's going to look like for you. And I give you options, and then you can email me if you need more options. But you'll download the test. You will take the test. You'll spend about 2 hours taking the test, which is more time you had than what you had in class. We had about 1:20 in class. You're going to get about 2 hours to take the test. When you're done, you will either have printed it or written on notebook paper, and then you're going to use Cam Scanner and make one document. I have a link in there for you to see how to make one document. I don't want 8 pages. I want one document, and then you'll upload that in D2L, and all of that process has to happen in 2.5 hours. That's why I'm sending you an email. I'm going to be making a video about the process to show you what I mean. And this is a great time to go ahead and be looking at the process, because next Thursday, Friday, you don't need to worry about the process. You need to be worrying about what are you putting on the test. So maximize your time now in what you're hopefully able to spend some time on it to look at it before next week. So the things we were doing face-to-face, you now have to be the one in charge of doing it throughout your week. I want to show you something in MyLab Math. I've got it on a student screen right now. And this is a tricky little place that right here where you see me pointing at entire course to date. If you leave it clicked on current, you're going to miss a lot of information. Make sure you click on entire course to date, because as soon as I did that, I had 3 announcements show up. One was welcome to MyMathLab, and that one's really old. But right here, you see week 11 assignments. I've already got it there. That's already there for you to work through. I'll click on it and show you what's happening, because this is the kind of information I will post right here on the announcements. You get an email. You've got some email address in MyLab Math. I can't change it. If you don't like where it's going, you've got to fix that. If that's a problem, you need to be emailing me. But I am expecting that as I send the information, you're seeing it, you're getting it, and you're reading it. But you'll notice on the screen it says, what are you doing this week? Well, you're going to review. Oh, this is the prep. Sorry. Here's the week 11 I wanted to show you. This is what I'll send you every week for the rest of the semester. Next week it'll say week 12. But right here it says you're going to need to do a preview. You need to complete the preview in your homework. So go do that. Go complete the preview. Then come back. Listen to this video. This is a video just like we're in class. It's me talking. You're going to see me writing on the screen just like I write on the whiteboard in class. Cool thing is you can stop the video. You can back it up. You can listen again. It has its advantages that you can start and stop and soak it all in and not feel rushed. But you've got to be the one to do that and understand it all. When you finish that and you've done the in-class pages, you're going to complete the practice assignment. Different than in class, I would go over 3 or 4 lessons in class. You would do all the previews before you get there and do all the practices when you get back. This is different. It's more a complete package. You'll do a preview, you do the lesson, you do the practice. Boom, 11A is done. But in getting ready for next week 12, I'm asking you to do previews. I also give you hints, tips, stuff to help you, like be intentional. Use Ask My Instructor. The big difference between face-to-face and online is you've got to be the one to make yourself have time management, make yourself be disciplined, make yourself get the job done and get the job done well. The other announcement I want you to see up here is the one where preparation for test 3. Your test is a week from today. I would start studying for it now. I've got information here about Cam Scanner. It's free. It may ask you for money. You ignore it, click off of it. It does not require money. Maybe you've got one that you like better. I don't care. Find some kind of scanner. Ideas on the test. It's a couple of videos, but you need to read carefully what is on the test and what is not. And again, I'm telling you, be intentional with seeking help. I showed you that. I showed you all the weeks. I talked to you about assignments are going to be Friday to Friday, and you figure out within the week what you want to do and when you can block out time. I had a Zoom with a student this morning, and she was talking about their Wi-Fi issues, and we're having Wi-Fi issues here. We're rotating, like who's on the computer and who's not. And I told her when she goes to take her test, she needs to find a window when the Wi-Fi is going to be as reliable as she can hope that it's going to be. And so she said, oh, that'll be in the morning. And it's like, great, take your test in the morning. I want to show you in D2L, if under D2L you go in or under content, and then you see right here at the top, I moved it to the top, there's a need help button. And on the need help button, it says, whatever you're having trouble with, here's information. If you're having like technology trouble, the D2L trouble, there's the online tutoring through BrainFuse, there's the Kingwood tutoring, and there's my email. It still works. You can use that. I'm going to leave that there on that one because everything else we do is going to be in MyLab Math. I showed you the announcements. I told you the homework's already open. It's not due until Friday the 17th at almost midnight. I have a YouTube channel. I have been preaching this to you all semester long that I have a YouTube channel, and that's where my videos are going to link you to. Let's see if I can find it here. One thing I will tell you is that I'm now adding in my stats class and my trig class, so it's getting more full. Over here where it says uploads, I always have to click that for it to see all of the information, but I will point out up here there's a search box. And when you go to search, if you're not using my direct links, you can type in like 1332, or you can type in QR, because we're a quantitative reasoning course. And when you hit search, it's going to bring up all of our information. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I'm not trying to get numbers, but you can subscribe and you'll see everything that I put up new. Check your email. If you are not making it a practice to check your email, I would say at least every morning you check D2L. I would have it sent to a regular email, forwarded. Check your Lone Star email. Check whatever email you have MyLab Math going to. You should at least check it once a day, if not multiple times in the day. I sent you emails already. I've sent you multiple emails, and I can show you some of those. Here are all of the pieces of information I've sent to you, like, hey, we're extending the semester. Hey, email me when you get this email. And I still have about 5 or 6 people who haven't replied to that March 22nd email. Again, I'm telling you our class hasn't started, but you can go ahead and work on it if you want to. Here are your week 11 assignments. And here was a 5-question survey I sent to you, as well as a link to put in your zip code. You may have access to free stuff right now. Here's your prep for test 3. And here's the email I'm getting ready to send about how to take test 3. That's all I want to tell you in transitioning from face-to-face to online. I wish you the very best this semester. I hope you are doing well, and I just want to strongly encourage you, try to stick it out for this semester. If worse comes to worse, a 60 is passing this class and you're done with it, it may not transfer. So 70 and up is really the goal you should have, because 70 and up should transfer to whatever university you want to go to. I do wish you all the best, and I'll be seeing you virtually and through email if you wanted to do a Zoom or something and we could actually converse online. Y'all have a great day. It'll take me a second to get this thing cut off, but I will eventually get it cut off. It's like it hides on me. And then it's going to tell me it's recording. Here we go. Have a great day. And it's still recording. Everywhere I'm clicking is not stopping, so y'all just get to watch me try to figure this out. It's telling me it's already open and it's not giving me my normal screen. Here we go. Found it.